Hello everybody, welcome back to more Europa Universalis 4 as Denmark. The trade and colonize. Our trade, oh boys. Oh, I'm Oren, yeah. Videos, woohoo! Our trade, look at that. 38% of our income last month came from trade, and that will only go up because we're in like very good trade zone positions as Denmark. Lubeck. Oh, Lubeck is worth so much trade power. They're worth 9% of the trade power, whereas Scaland is worth actually 12%. Good goodness. I guess because of just like sound toll or whatever. No, it's just Salen that's worth an absolute incredible amount. I guess because of this and then this. It looks like it comes through Herrenberg, which is also worth 15%, and then Laurenburg is actually not worth that much at all. So I don't know if that is just complete. I don't know what that's based on actually now. That's kind of turned me more. Is this island separate? No, it's all smaller. This island's separate. I'm still very like lost at how much division there is and like how like I guess, but like this island is its own thing, and like these islands are their own thing. That one's part of Scalen. These are part of Fen. That's part of Sleviskeg. This island just mind boggles me, man. I can't handle it. I can't handle this island. Province history. Finished construction of an earth rampart. Well, aren't you fantastic? I'm not so sure that it's worth keeping this mission. We do down a mission for 5 years, but I think I'm going to cancel it just because of our current situation versus Austria and versus Poland and things like that. We are currently at war, but I don't think the war will actually last that long. We're also improving relations with Holstein, correct? Yeah, it looks like we are. Alright, so we can go ahead and play things. We can go ahead and look at the clock and see what time it is. Okay. Try to record. I don't want to record for too long. I do not want to record for too long. I think we are supposed to pick up our multiplayer game again today. Our Scotland, France, Spain game. I don't know. I don't know when they're wanting to do that. Probably my favorite thing that happened in that game was after the Ottomans like conquered Byzantium and like Byzantium was gone. Byzantium like had the world's biggest comeback where they actually took like this hat. Well, they didn't take like this, but they took like basically Greece and like Wallachia or whatever this part's called. It was pretty fantastic to the point where like Byzantium was actually like pushing the Ottomans back. And they were like digging up here into Hungary and Bosnia and stuff. It was pretty great. I'll take 5 prestige. I'm not super pumped about papal influence right now. Another diplomat would be nice, but until I have a free diplomat to like sit and just like farm rep with the papal state. Like this is at 119. I'd be doing a lot better. So yeah, right now, I think we're fine. My treasury is doing great. My military power is really high. But, I'm fine with just taking military tech. That does not bother me at all. Free trade, we're definitely gonna take. Trade range, I don't actually know what trade range does. Is there like a trade map? Trade value. Ugh. It's also red. Is there a trade range? Supply limit? Missionary? Players? Manpower? Economics? Colonial? Revolt? Influence? There's no like trade range. I have no idea what they're talking about. Trade range. we can go ahead and grab this military tech. And then get our man-at-arms. I think man-at-arms is better than longbow. I guess it's just offensive versus defensive. I don't find myself defending a lot, but I just... no, go with man-at-arms. I don't think longbow's actually that much better. Disputed succession, France and Austria and Scotland and Cornwall and everybody. Everybody has disputed succession. The claim on Danzig that I will probably lose fairly quickly. England's winning this war. That doesn't surprise me. My relations in Norway are not that good, actually. There, we need peace. And Holstein is still 5 down. We're gonna stop that. We'll go ahead and throw him the 15 in a second. Send gift. Get him the 15. Then we're ready to start annexing our vassal on the 2nd of November. Well then, let's look at Norway. We have 40 improved relations. So it's actually just going to be really hard to get Norway to 190. Oh, I did not mean Denmark, I meant you guys. Annex vassal. Opinion change of other HRE members. Is this imperial territory? I sure don't think so. Oh, I don't care. I want to annex them. It's going to take forever to do it anyway. It takes absolutely forever. It's going to take us like 12 years? 13 years. Based on war exhaustion, so it'll go down a little bit after our war exhaustion drops back down to 0. And that basically means we're out of diplomat for like 12 years, which is disappointing. I'll be honest. Not fun. Oh, and I was gonna make... I could probably go ahead and make docks everywhere. I was gonna go ahead and make 2 more men-at-arms here, actually, is what I was going to do. Speaking of building, I have marketplaces. I don't want to really make... Marketplaces would be nice for trade power. And there is 2 that I could make, so I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and make these 2. I feel like that's not a bad idea. What does England want? Against Tyrone, Brittany, and Scotland. So where that they have started. I'm sure England can handle it. Actually, Brittany, is there any play in Brittany? Is there any play in Scotland? They definitely are all about Tyrone. Definitely what this is over, otherwise there wouldn't be 10,000 guys standing there. I don't think they need my help. If it starts to go bad, if Scotland conquers anything over here, then I'll go help. But I think they'll be fine. I don't think there's excuse me. I don't think there's anything there for me. At all, really. We could become Defender of the Faith just because I'm rich. And my piety is... my piety. What game am I playing? My prestige is actually, decently high. And our war on Kurland is almost done as well. Oh yeah, we were gonna look at armories. I actually want to start building armories. I think armories are good investments. I think armories are very, very good investments long term. Point where we're just gonna go ahead and build one everywhere. That exhausted our military power completely, but that'll be fine, I'm sure. Stability, manage overextension. Riga's about halfway done, so we can go ahead and make a over here. To boost our stability, it's going to cost 219. I guess that's fine. I don't think there's any real problem with going ahead and boosting stability up. It'll definitely slow down our administrative power. And we're actually just making so much money that I think I'll just save for our constables and temples. Because getting temples up everywhere is nice. I'm not gonna lie. Our next diplomatic point, we could either get Diplomatic Technology 5, which would give us 10% trade efficiency, or we could get one more merchant that could help us push North Sea trade over. I don't think I can collect and transfer trade at the same time. It may be better to... The North Sea trade route is not worth a lot. It's worth a lot more when, like, these two kick in, and, like, you get a lot of trade in here that way. And but right now, we might actually just go, like, Novgorod trade node to push more trade this way. We don't have a lot of trade power there. We don't have any trade power there. Except for, yeah. It is worth the most. Probably just put it in North Sea to push it this way. Probably the best idea. Attack is always the best option. Oh yeah, and we're losing stability. This effect lasts for 10 years, so we're actually not going to be attacking anybody anytime soon. So it doesn't really matter which one I pick. Go ahead and grab one. And now we have to raise stability because I'm not going to keep it to a +1. It hurts the revolt chance too much. Army maintenance down is fine. Naval force limit could go up. And we are at peace again. All they wanted was Tyrone. I'm of about half a mind to put down our galleys. Maybe to put down our cog. No. We need the transport. I'm trying to I want more light ship to protect trade. Because it's actually just like so good. And I'm not sure if I can justify putting down the galleys for light ship. Because then when I go to war, I'm gonna need to pull them off trade. But galleys aren't good at fighting any further west than what's on my screen right now. These are all the water tiles that galleys are going to be good in, but I'm also not going to be leaving any water. I'm not going to be leaving home waters anytime soon. All my galleys are really going to do is like blockade Lithuania like one more time, and then maybe Danzig or Pomerania if I ever get like that gung-ho. But that'll probably never happen because they'll kick my ass. Norway's actually filling up really well. Chance of Denmark inheriting Norway, 1%. Chance of Denmark inheriting Sweden, 3%. Yes. Yes. Same culture group, diplomatic relations. Awesome. You guys are the best. So, yeah, no. We won, guys. There's nothing left for us to do. Because all of our diplomats are away. We couldn't declare war if we wanted to. We can't fabricate claims on the Livonian order. Which we probably will do the second after. Well, Denmark is integrating for 15% done with Holstein. I've never integrated someone in a personal union before, so I don't know if it's going to be instant or if it's going to be like annexing a vassal. If it's like annexing a vassal, then I can only imagine that we're just going to be sitting around with like no diplomat for a few years. And Cornwall actually kept a county. Again, it's like if I had a claim there, I would just go take it and then sell it to England for money. But, I can't do that. I can't even look to see how much stability I'd lose because I can't get that far into the declare war screen. It's been like 20 years and Aragon's almost gone. Like, worse than I've ever seen before. Sardinia is independent. Naples has taken Sicily. At least soon. Catholic Zealot. Are you guys Protestant? No, Catholic Zealots are taking Aragon. They're Catholic. Like, that, I don't, whatever. Sure. I'm not gonna, yep, not gonna question it. Not worth it. Not worth questioning. Genoa is far from home. Poland is still leading the Teutons and a vassal. Still allied with Austria, who looks like they've taken. No, this is their capital, right? Alright, so Austria actually hasn't grown that much at all. Except for Thungau. And Burgundy lost Barrois. That cannot feel good when you're Burgundy. Also, Burgundy. I like playing every nation in EU. There's some nations in Crusader Kings that I don't know if my mic is close enough to my face. There's some nations in Crusader Kings that I don't enjoy at all, really. But I think every nation in the EU, well, maybe not every nation, like, just like playing as like Würzburg, I can't imagine it's very fun, but like, I want to play as Hansa, I want to play as Burgundy, I want to play as France, I want to play as everybody. I want to play as Aragon, I want to play as the Ottomans. Put these guys together. They probably do better over here, but in case we were to get attacked from someone down south, they'd be a little bit closer, but I have such a hard time seeing that happen. The Hansa probably have good relations with this. Pomerania has... they're cordial towards us, so that goes for something. It's also going to be fun to see which nation ends up making the Netherlands. Munster likes us. Friesland as well. Oh, everybody likes us, kind of. Scotland, yeah, we were at war with Scotland. I'm very sorry. I didn't actually get involved in it, though. If our reputation with Denmark stops at 100, which it always had for me until we got to, like, Sweden, when it's still, like, 156. I don't know, maybe that's just, like, a Denmark thing? What's, like, up here? Danish tradition gives us national trade income, ship cost, light ship combat ability. We have gained all the Danish ideas, we will gain light ship combat ability. And then... oh yeah, it's just more of the same. Province of Riga is now considered part of our patrimony. Means our overextension is way down. which also means that we can start building things. Do they all have forts? Yes. Does Ozil have a fort? Yes. Awesome. Dock, I don't care about as much. Neither do I care about a marketplace. And armories, well, I really don't give a shit about any of this. I want temples, man. I want temples everywhere. Temples and constables. Over here I want docks, but I want, I think, merchants more, maybe? I think I want more of these first. Because, where's our first good one? Like, these two are good, but they're not, like, really exciting. National tax modifier is good, but it's still not exciting. Naval maintenance is freaking exciting. And naval force limits is really exciting. I will lose anything except for stability right now. I'm at 2 stability. So yeah, I think we may actually build some markets or docks. Oh, I already have markets everywhere. That answers my question. We're not gonna build a lot of docks, just, you know, like, all of them. Because we need, like, that trade power. So we get 1/3 of a trade power per dock, so that's 1, 2, like 2.5 additional trade power in this zone. I guess that's actually not that good when you like break it down that way. But whatever comes after dock, is that the one that increases your force limit? Shipyards are what increase your force limit. Naval arsenals, naval bases are super force limits too. Cool. We're maintaining. How long have I been talking for? About 20 minutes. About 20 minutes. And our diplomats are still hammering away. Norway, you're doing great. I'm gonna go ahead and max out time for a little bit. Let's see if we can get Norway up before I have to end this episode. Just ×5 in it. Boats are just skipping around, patrolling everywhere. But I mean, we really don't have that much to do. Just sit around and just wait for things to build up. Picking a smaller country. I say a smaller country. What do I mean by that? I mean, we're pretty small until we actually annex Norway and Sweden. And if Norway and Sweden get away from us, it can actually be really scary. It can be really hard to enforce those unions, especially if they both break at about the same time. And then ally between themselves. That can actually be really scary for Denmark, I think. And this just goes up so slow. I know there's an advisor that speeds it up. It's probably diplomatic. I'm actually willing to pay for this just to get Norway up there. I probably should have checked on him a while ago. I've forgotten entirely about it. I want to see if this improved relation number caps at 100. I've never seen them go over 100 until we looked at Sweden. And it was at like 160 or something crazy. Lose admin, lose diplo, and lose ducats, or lose prestige. Also gains us prestige. It's actually not that expensive in the long run. Go ahead and take that. I like my prestige, man. Prestige is good. Global trade power is very, very good. Province tells us civil war. We're 96. Oh my god, guys, it's happening. I'm gonna take a drink while we wait. It is happening. 97. This is the most exciting part of my life. I'm freaking on the edge of my seat, just like staring intently at this number as it goes up. Oh man, only 2 more to go. Shit is kicking off now, boys. We are getting there. I think it'll kick the diplomat. Oh, 99. 99%. I think it'll kick him off. I think it'll kick him off when it gets to 100. I think the game bug. He's at 100. Is it gonna kick him off? Oh my god. There is more to this game than I understand. I don't know if it's because the personal union or if it's because Denmark or I don't know what it is, but I know that wasn't happening earlier. And I know the Hans is at war with Pomerania, which excites me to no end. The Hansa and the Livonian Order? Really? Allied with Ukraine and the Hansa? Really now? That is interesting. Ukraine is actually, I'm not worried about at all. The Hansa. So I'd have to leave an army here to deal with the Livonian Order, and I'd have to do something to dim the tide or the Hansa. I don't know how I would do that. I think I could do it. Hansa aren't that strong, to be honest. Especially if Pomerania kicks their ass here. Like, Pomerania is beating the Hansa at speed. That's kind of their thing. Ooh, and we can pick a new mission now, too. Spread our culture to Riga. Danish trade. Which is, the trade port thing. And we just gain 5 prestige for no real reason. Become Papal Controller. I think we'll spread our culture to Riga. I've actually never spread a culture before, so this is kind of interesting to me. Is Ozil our culture? No. Gotland is. This is Prussian. Local revolt risk. Tax modifier. Missionary strength. Manpower modifier. Oh man. 150 diplomatic power though. That is something. And 72 months. Well, you know what? I picked the mission. I've never done this before. Go ahead and do it. Seems like a lot of fun while we were dicking around. Norway is at 151. And these guys are now horde. They have that fort, which is what really matters. I guess diplomatic technology, we're not going to be buying it anytime soon anyway. And I'm going to speed things down before I save, just so it doesn't screw me up. Relation. How do they work? They're a lot like magnets in that way. I mean, do you know how relations work? That is not how you spell relations, by the way. I just looked at that. I've never spelt relations more wrong in my entire life. I apologize. But, yeah, that'll be this episode. Thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you're having fun. Even if we're kind of in a slow burn here at the beginning, I understand if you're just going to be like, oh, I guess I'll just check back in like 5 or 10 episodes or something to see if, you know, maybe come back after the episode title, like, We Made Scandinavia or some shit pops up. And then, maybe then I'll be a little bit more warmongery. After we get out of Holstein, though, we're 50% done annexing Holstein. So, we got about, what, 6 more years? 5 or 6 more years on that in-game. That'll probably be times 5 through. And, then we'll be able to fabricate more claims in the Livonian Order, and we'll have the Hansa to the south of us. So that'll be all very interesting. And that might actually be a good way, because we can't directly declare war on the Hansa or else Austria will get involved because I'll be taking imperial territory. But maybe if I go to war for the Livonian Order, Hansa joins, I can nick Lubeck. Lubeck is imperial territory, and Austria will probably be like, oh yeah, no, give that back. And I'll probably have to give it back. But if they don't demand that I give it back, then we're up Lubeck. And that might be fun. I might do that, I might not. That might just be like too much war score. I might just continue to take in Livonian Order. I don't know. I might not want anything else in the Livonian Order, actually. I have enough to integrate Norway, at least I should now. Integrate. Does this still say like, yeah, 18 to 14. So yeah, me and Norway both have 14 provinces right now. Norway has more than 4, which means I'll be able to take Sweden after that. Sweden still likes me quite a bit, so that'll be great. Yeah, thank you guys always for watching. See you next time.